Okay, guys, our objective today is to talk about surface area of cylinders. We may do one more figure depending on how that goes. So my first question is, we talked about rectangular and triangular prisms yesterday. What was the general formula for surface area for each of those? And it was the same. Amberly? Good. Surface area equals 2b plus pH. Who can explain what does the b mean? Grace, what does the b mean? Good. B is the area of the base. And what is P? What does the P mean, Peyton? Good. Perimeter of the base. And what is H? Abigail? The height of the... Okay, so remember, the height is the height of the prism. How tall is it? Not this height. It's how tall the prism is. So not this 4. In this case, it would be the 12. So remember, it's how tall the prism is. Okay, so number 1, what did you guys get for the answer? Anyone want to share this with us? Drew, what'd you get? No, too high. Alexis? Good, 216 inches squared is the first one. And Ben, what about the second one? No. Evan? No. Michelle? Good, 656 yards squared. So let me show you my work. Okay, the first one, you need to take 2 times 1/2 base times height. The base of the triangle on the first one is 6. The height is 4. Okay, plus perimeter. So you know, remember, the bases of a prism are always congruent. So this is 5 and this is 5. You know this is 5, which tells you, yes, the opposite side is, and yes, these two sides are. Times the height, 12 is the height of the prism. So after you simplify this side, and then simplify this side, you get 24 plus 192. Ben? The 4 is the height of the triangle. It's so you can find the area, Ben. 1/2 base times height. 4 is the height of the triangle. It's right here. Remember, area of a triangle, you need to find the area of the base. Kevin, turn around. 1/2 base times height. Okay? Anyone else have questions on the first one? All right, second one, we have 2b plus pH. So 2 times the area of the base. Our base here is 8 times 20, plus the perimeter, 2 times 8 plus 2 times 20, or 8 plus 8 plus 20 plus 20. After you simplify that, the height of the figure is 20. So this one should be standing up this way. It's laying on its side. If you flip it up the other way, here's your height. Peyton? Sometimes you can. Did you do it? What did you? Okay. But you messed up. Do you know what you did wrong? Yeah. Okay. No. I would stick with using the height with how tall it is. Don't switch them around. Okay. Anyone else have questions on that one? Okay, let's go over the homework and see how you guys did on that. If you missed some and you don't know why, like you guys usually do, please let me know so I can go through them. All right, Neil, number 1 on the homework, what did you get? David, what'd you get on number 1? Good. Number 2. Neil, do you have it? Okay, number 2. Nope, too high. Shane? Good. 248 meters squared. Skylar, number 3. You forgot something on that. Okay? Close. Camille, this one's hard. It's 300. I can't hear you. Nope. You're getting there, though. Amberly? Good. 309.16. I have 308.8 for some reason. So around there, Amberly, you're fine. I'm just going to leave it as 308.8. I don't know. As long as you are in the area of 309, you're fine. I'll definitely come back to that one. Number 4, Michelle. Good. 488 centimeters squared. Evan, number 5. Okay, how about 6? Okay. Did you do all of your homework? Okay, do your homework. Nathan M, number 5. You're close. You're off a little bit. David? Okay, that works. I had something a little bit smaller. Joseph? You said 33? Nope, too low. David's answer is correct, but I had a little bit lower. It might have been how we rounded, David, I'm guessing. Jackie? Yeah, 39.3 meters squared is what I got, but if you have 40, you're fine. Okay, hold on. Gio, don't yell out. Okay, number 6, Abigail. No, but it's in the thousands. Amberly? Good, 1,260 feet squared. All right, so before I go over any, check your answers, make sure you've written down what the correct one is. Let's start with 1, 2, and 3. Which one of those? I think number 3 probably, but does anyone need 1 and 2? Ray, which one? Okay, let me show you the first step of the formula, maybe that'll help. 2 times area of the base for number 1 is 2 times 9 times 7. Did you have that? Okay, plus perimeter, 2 times 9 plus 2 times 7, all times the height, which is 3. So did you have that? Okay, but then you would have 126 plus 96. And that's how you get 222 for number 1. Okay. Okay, number 2. Does anyone need number 2, Neil? Number 2? Okay. Okay, number 2. Let me use the same color. We have 2 and then 10 times 4 plus 2 times 10 plus 2 times 4, and then all times the height, which is 6. All right, so this part is 80 plus this part is 168. Oh, yeah, don't do that. Okay, so that's a silly mistake, easy to fix. Okay, how about number 3? Okay, number 3, here's what was difficult about number 3. Actually, you guys can tell me, what are you missing? What did we have to find on number 3? Peyton? Yeah, you needed to find the hypotenuse, so let me just draw a quick picture of it. The triangle, you know that the base is 5, the height is 8 of the triangle, not of the prism. So you need to take 5 squared plus 8 squared equals c squared. When you end up solving, what did you guys get for the hypotenuse? Those of you that got it right. Greta, what'd you get? Good. So the hypotenuse is about 9.4. You need that for the perimeter. So that was part of the problem. Neil, go ahead. No, don't leave it as a square root. Remember I said yesterday, if it's not a perfect square, change it to a decimal. So maybe that's where some of you guys messed up, I'm guessing. Abigail, is that what you did wrong? You think, or you're not sure? Okay, so let me go through it though. 2 times area of the base, we have 1/2 times 8 times 5. So that's area of the base, plus perimeter of the base, which is 8 plus 5 plus 9.4. times the height of the prism, which is 12. Everything I just wrote up there goes with number 3. Ben? What? Weren't you supposed to go back? No, you only need to do 1 through 6. Okay, number 3, Steve. 9 was right here, 9.4. And see, if you get that by doing 5 squared plus 8 squared equals c squared. 25 plus 64 is 89. Square root of 89 is 9.4. Anyone else on 3? Okay, anyone need me to go over 4? How about 5? Okay. Number 5, I'm going to move to a different slide here. All right, so number 5, this was also the same process. You need to find the hypotenuse. So we know one side of the triangle is 3. We know one of them is 4.5. You need to find the hypotenuse. So I'm guessing you guys just messed up on these because you either found the hypotenuse incorrectly or didn't find it at all. So 3 squared plus 4.5 squared, add those together, you end up with 29.25. When you square root that, you get that the hypotenuse is 5.4. So I just did Pythagorean's theorem quickly. Ben? I'm getting to that. I'll go back to that in a second, okay? Okay, so once you find the hypotenuse for 6, let's go through the formula. 2b plus pH, 2 times area of the base. We have 2 times 1/2 times 3 times 4.5 plus pH, perimeter times height. Perimeter is 3 plus 4.5 plus 5.4, all times the height of the prism, which is 2. So for 5, you have 13.5 plus 25.8. Add them, and you get 39.3. So those of you that had 5 wrong, I don't know, are you okay? Okay. What were your mistakes? Did anyone, Peyton, what'd you do? Okay. Okay. Greta, what'd you do? Oh, yeah. Gotcha. That's okay. That happens. Steve, what'd you do? Okay. 6 you didn't need to. The 3 and 5 you did. Okay. Nathan M? You what? The hypotenuse they gave you was 14 for 6. I thought you said number 6. You rounded it to 6? Okay, yeah. Maybe you did and you don't remember it, but don't round it. Keep it to the decimal that it is. All right, Ben, you need to see number 6. Here's number 6. Anyone need me to go over 6? Abigail? 6? Okay. One thing I want to say before I started is, Abigail, you know you did not have to find the hypotenuse, right? You know it was given to you? Okay. All right, so number 6, we have 2b plus pH. So 2 times area of the base is 2 times 1/2 times 14 times 12. Oh, yeah, 26. Be careful. That's how tall the prism is. And then let me just finish it just in case. Perimeter is 14 plus 14 plus 14. It's an equilateral triangle. And then the height of the prism is 26. Okay, questions? Sure? Okay. All right, when you guys, Drew? The whole thing? Okay, I'll give you the answer key in a little bit. Okay? All right, anyone else? Questions, comments? Okay, I want everyone to open up their notes then to surface area of a cylinder. Kevin, would you like to say your pi today or no? We're using pi again today. Sure. Do you want to do it on the recorder or no? All right. Whenever you're ready. Nice and loud. 3.14459979932265350288419716930781640628620899. Good job, Kevin. You're famous.
There's some kid in 5th grade.
That's amazing. Well, maybe I'll have him next year. What's his name? Adam. Okay. Next time that Kevin does this, we're gonna have someone like look on the computer or hold his sheet to make sure he's right. Right, Kevin? So so that we really believe you, right? I'm just kidding. I'm sure that was perfect, but that's awesome. Good job. How much extra credit did you end up getting for that last year?
I don't think I did because I was like 80 digits.
Okay, because you learned too much.
Oh, I got 80 extra credit.
So I'm sure you had way over 100% in that class, right?
What?
He got extra credit for doing that last year. Peyton? Yeah. All right, guys. This is page 20 in your notes. Is everyone there? Okay, why do you think this picture is up here? Drew. Yeah, so I found this pretty cool table, and
It's awesome.
the chairs happen to be colorful cylinders.
What
Yeah.
a coincidence.
I thought you would appreciate that, right? I just decided to Google cylinders, and this came up. So there's some application for you. Maybe you'll have to make a cylinder stole. You need to find the surface area of it, or volume, which we'll get to eventually. We could, but not right now. Okay, so let's go right to the surface area of a cylinder formula, and Ben thinks he already knows it. So Ben, would you like to tell us? Okay. So tell me what the formula is. You are exactly right. Awesome job. Woohoo!
Yay.
Raise your hand if you were thinking that. Awesome. So these are all pretty much the same formulas, right?
Yeah.
2B plus pH. But can you find, hold on, can you find perimeter of a circle? No, that's why it's a C, to remind you to use circumference. Now, could you in your head say, okay, rectangular prism, triangular prism, and cylinder all use 2B plus pH? Yes, that's what I do, and then I just know to myself it's really circumference of a circle, not perimeter. So that you don't have to remember so many things. I would classify all three of those as the same formula. But as you know, a circle is circumference, not perimeter. Okay? So just underneath this, I want to write down one other thing here.
So hard.
How do you find area of a circle? So it's 2 times B, which is area of the base. Abigail? Close. Close. Amberly? Nope.
Wait,
Greta? Nope, that's what Amberly said. Camille? Good. All right, we're in trouble, guys. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, area of a circle, just remember, I know there's a lot of formulas to remember, is pi r squared. So, because it's 2 times area of the base. So 2b, I'm just writing underneath it, just so you remember, this translates to 2 pi r squared. But I want you to remember the one in the box. We're just doing a review of it here. How do you find circumference of a circle? Grace? Good. 2 pi r, and what's the other one you could use if you wanted to? Peyton? Good. You could also use pi times diameter. So either 2 times pi times r or pi times diameter. That's up to you guys which one you want to use. So again, remember the one in blue, but don't forget area of a circle is pi r squared. Circumference is 2 pi r or pi times diameter. I think this one's pretty easy because we're really just plugging numbers in. You don't need to find any like hypotenuse or anything else that's missing. I do want you to use 3.14 for pi, not what Kevin said. So use 3.14. Kevin is like our calculator for this, but we're going to keep it, according to your book, as 3.14. Okay, so let's do maybe 2 examples here so you guys know how to use it. Okay, number 1, find the surface area of a cylinder whose base has a radius of 4 and whose height is 6 inches. I want you to label on yours like I labeled on mine. Radius is 4, height is 6. We know surface area is 2b plus pH or 2b plus CH. Remember, it's the same as rectangular and triangular prisms. So we need to find area of the base. So 2 times pi r squared. I didn't mean to put r. Radius is 4. Okay, so 2 times pi r squared. So we're just squaring the 4, which you should do that first. And I probably should have kept that 4 in parentheses. Plus circumference, which is the distance around the circle. 2 times pi times radius. Height is height of the cylinder. I was going to say prism. Height of the cylinder, or our stool for our table, which is 6. So I would take 4 squared first, which is 16, times 3.14 times 2. What do you guys get just for the first part of the formula? Drew, what did I just say? Don't use the pi button, use 3.14. Abigail, what'd you get? Good. So for the left part, 100.48. Okay. If you want, yeah. For the right-hand part, 2 times 3.14 times 4 times 6. What do you get just for this part? Just to make sure you guys are taking your time and multiplying these correctly on your calculator, Peyton? Good. 150.72. Josh, what is the total surface area? Did you say 251? Okay. 251.2 inches squared. Awesome. I think this one's easier than triangular prism. Do you agree? Especially if you have to find the hypotenuse on that. I think that can be a pain sometimes. Okay, any questions on that one? Okay, let's do one more together. Let's do number 2. Okay, number 2 says we need to find the surface area of a cylinder that has a diameter of 9 feet and height of 15 feet. So I just erased it, but the first thing we need to do is find the radius. If they give you the diameter, I would immediately label what the radius is. So Amberly, what is the radius? Good. So I'm going to put here in green. Remember, our radius is always half the diameter. I'm going to put 4.5 there. Okay, from there, it's all you need to do. Let's find surface area. So if you're going ahead of me, just make sure you're checking your calculations with ours on the smartboard. 2b plus pH, which again is the same thing as 2b plus ch. I keep saying that on purpose. 2 times area of the base is 2 times pi times r squared. Plus circumference is 2 times pi times radius times height, which is 15. Okay, so again, I would take 4.5 squared first, multiply that by 3.14, multiply that by 2, and then on the right-hand side, do one thing at a time. Anyone want to tell us what they got just for the left-hand side? Nathan S., did you get what you got for the left-hand side of the formula or no? Okay. Grace, what'd you get? Say that again. Did you forget to square 4.5? I think you forgot to square 4.5. Do 4.5 squared, then times 3.14, then times 2. Did you get 100? Good. Did you forget to square it, do you think? Not sure. Okay. And then the second part, David? Good, 423.9. So from there, add them together. What is, Abigail, what's the total surface area? Is it 0.1? Okay, I'm just going to round it to 0.1 feet squared. But your answer's fine. You don't have to change it. So it's our total surface area. Neil? 251.2. Okay. Any questions on that? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs down on surface area of cylinders. Does anyone have questions on that? Gio? No, I would not mark that wrong. No. I'm not picky with that kind of stuff. No. Anyone else have questions? Okay, are you guys okay with only doing 2 examples? Steve? That's what Gio asked. Doesn't matter. What did you get? Yeah, that's what Abigail said. She was fine. Yep. Nathan? Can you do 3? Did you already do number 3? Kind of. How about if I give you a head start on your homework so I can walk around and help you? Is that fair? Because I'd like you guys to have more time because you're going to work on that and the final review. You okay with that? Okay. So I need you guys to flip your homework packet. Yeah, I'm getting there. Hold on. I was prepared for today, but I forgot to write down the page number, Kevin. Okay, let me find it. What's up, David? Quickly, please. Hold on, guys. Shh. Mike. Well, hold on. I want to make sure that's the one I want to do. All right. Page 157, yes. Oh, man. Thank you. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on a second. No. We're going to find surface area of them. Yep. Okay, so page 157, we're gonna change the directions. So do not find volume, just find surface area. There's only 6 problems. Okay? I changed the directions on mine. Just find surface area, do not find volume. There's only 6 problems. Below the worksheet, do you see all that empty space? Show your work. Okay? Drew, what did I just say? Wait, is that scrap paper? Oh, yes, sorry. I thought you were holding up the worksheet. Yes, if you would rather show your work on scrap paper, that's fine. At the bottom of the paper, show your work, okay? I need to see what you got for the left side of the formula, what you got for the right side. So if you miss something tomorrow, we can fix it. At some point, we're going to do more practice with triangular prisms. Those are always the hardest ones. So not today, because I want you to do this, and then I'm going to pass out your last, I shouldn't call it final. It's the last cumulative exam, which is the same thing as a final, so I can show you what numbers to do on that. If you want to work ahead on this, feel free. Okay? Did everyone find the cylinder worksheet? Okay. Go ahead and pass that back. And again, I'm going to walk around to help you guys. Remember, 2b plus CH for the surface area of a cylinder. 2b plus CH. Yeah, please try not to lose this, your cumulative review packets. Gio, what do you think? Have I been that, ridiculous this year? Probably not. All right. On the cumulative review, I want you to do the first page, which is back and front. Guys, that should take you 5 minutes. Look how easy it is. Okay? Compared to what we've done in the past month or two, this is what we learned in September. I'm sure that makes you feel like, wow. I should have known this in September. I know a lot of you did. So, again, let me just say why I'm doing this. I want to have time for a review game, and I want some of you to have over a week to prepare. The cumulative exam, which is on chapters 1 through 10, is worth over 100 points. This could drastically change your grade. So if you're not happy with where you are and do well on this, which you should, it will increase your grade a lot. The 7th graders are taking theirs right now. Of course, it's for algebra, but I'm grading theirs one section at a time, and I'm going to probably do that with you guys too. So I'll let you know next week when we get to that how I'm going to organize that with you guys. Greta? No, just evaluate. For the first 4, you don't have to write it out, just evaluate.